beautiful friends. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oi, 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 oi. My poncho is sliding. I hope you're having a beautiful day. A beautiful, relaxing Sunday. I have a bit of a comical topic today called men need to learn how to say no as well. And what I mean by that is men need to learn how to say no to the women that are low standard, low class, but most men are going for it just to get something, if you know what I mean. A lot of things would change in our society if men would not be afraid of standards. I'm sure that most of you understand what I mean by that. Because, we often, the whole internet talk about women, talk about women, rightfully so, doing inappropriate things, wearing classless clothes, not having standards. But as a man, you don't have to say yes to it. You can move along. And it would be a ripple effect. There would be a side effect, because never know, you might have a better life without dealing with low class women and the aftermath of that. And some of the ladies would be amazed that they get rejected by men, even though they offer everything but still get rejected. So maybe they would stop doing that. I had an acquaintance some years ago, and he was bragging to me how easy it was for him when he met his wife. He said, "Oh yeah, it was so easy." He said, it didn't cost me much to get with her. It was spontaneous. We were intimate pretty much the next day. I did find out 2 weeks later that she was already pregnant. Then later on, I heard pretty bad feedback from her in the community, but it was too late. He said, I didn't have to work at all. Not in terms of my effort, not in terms of investing in her anything, not financially, not mentally, not emotionally. And basically he decided, okay, we're gonna get married because she's pregnant already. And so, long story short, right, she cheats on him right before their wedding. He already had guests, everything planned. She's pregnant, so she cheats on him right before the wedding day. So pay attention, guys. A woman that does not have any requirements for you, is probably just as easy for anyone else. Have respect for a woman that is actually have some entry requirements, that doesn't give you an easy access, that puts you through a bunch of challenges to even approach her, to even talk to her. Hey puppy. Don't get carried away. He was so happy when he told me that, she didn't really cost anything and it was so easy. A woman that costs you nothing, in the end, will cost you everything, because it's unnatural for a woman to not have any standards, to not have requirements. It's very unnatural. It means something went wrong. So anyway, I will read all your comments. Thank you guys for commenting. So good evening. So anyway, he so the lady cheats. I cannot call her lady, I say the woman. This woman cheats before his wedding, and he told me like, I don't know what to do because the guests are already invited, everything is paid, so I think I'm gonna go with it. And well, he kind of told me after this already happened, and I was thinking to myself, if you sat on the wrong train, it's gonna cost you, the further you go from home, it's gonna cost you more. When you sit on the right transportation, the further you go in a wrong transportation, the further you go, the more painful it's gonna be. It's gonna cost more, and of course it end up costing more. So yeah, he did meet a serial cheater. She was continuing her behavior, and finally when they had the child, and finally when he was going for work, she called up his friend, like a colleague, and wanted to see if he would like to test the waters, if you know what I mean. So anyway, long story short, yeah, a child, yes. Let me sit down, guys, for a moment. So anyway, long story short, this guy ended up with one more kid, and I don't think he any longer felt like he got such a great deal, because of course she had a horrible character. He did lose everything he had, and had a very messy divorce, and so on and so forth. So anyway, what I'm telling you guys, I know that a lot of men nowadays are very upset because women have certain requirements. A lot of women want to go back to common sense, to have time to be with children. There's some women who invest a lot in their appearance. They don't want to be with a man that cannot provide anything. But beware of women that have no requirements. That's the message of this video. Be very, very suspicious when a woman have no requirements. She's super easy, you can come and go, because either she is really stupid, which is not a good thing, or she has super low self-esteem, or or you're gonna pay later. Because when a woman is easily accessible, in this case, I mean emotionally too, but physically especially, there is something weird about it. Women are naturally very protective of themselves, and it means that they are like that. If they have no requirements for you, it means that they are like that, they have been like that, and they will be like that. So that's it. That's all my message. If you meet a woman and to your opinion she wants too much, or she requires something you cannot afford, just consider somebody else. Maybe I would say find a woman that you can naturally and easily impress in a most positive sort of way. That is looking up to you, that you feel that you are competent, you can lead her. She's checking your character and requires commitment before anything physical. You get to know her friends, her family, because there is nothing more awful than being married to a person that cannot be committed and will embarrass you. I think there is nothing worse than that, you know? All right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Angel in Disguise. Week Iovan says, or Week is saying, no, I disagree. All right, okay. So what do you agree? What would you prefer? I love your channel. Thank you, Anish. Or Ashish, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, I won't stay for too long today, but let me read comments from the beginning. Hi, Steven. Good to see you. Hey, Zaid. Mark, hello. Veronica, you always tell the unvarnished truth. Thanks. Yes. All my messages is from my heart. Curious to see what other men have to say. This should be interesting. Well, yeah. You know, wouldn't it be nice that you can put no effort and get the best person in the world, the best woman in the world? Like, wouldn't it be nice that you can just have the woman that is feminine with beautiful character? But this actually would be a contradiction, because a feminine woman requires men's leadership. She requires men's support to be feminine. You know, women who go into work and supporting their boyfriends who are laying on the couch, they cannot be feminine by definition. A woman also that have no requirements of entry, when you're trying to be intimate with her, she doesn't know anything about you. There is no commitment. There is no background check. You have not invested nothing into her. Just know that it will be a disaster, because most likely, because I'm personally very much afraid of people who don't have much to lose and have very low standards. I want to be with somebody who has a lot to lose, so they are watching out. They have certain class and certain level. We are not asking personal questions on my lives, remember. Hello, beautiful senorita. What state you are? Michigan, if you couldn't tell. We have a beautiful day actually today. What does a true woman want? Well, I just said. I love you forever and always. Thank you, Jeffrey. It's good to know. Welcome. Sometimes, okay, I don't have my mods here right now. Hello and greetings from England. Hello, England. She says, no pay, no play. Well, I guess you can say that if you want. You can say that if you want. There is a subtle difference between what I was saying, but okay. In a way, I guess. A woman should be very difficult to get, and it's not just the financial part. She should be concerned about you. She should be trying to understand what kind of character you have, what kind of career you have, that you are a safe person, you know, that you are safe to, you are safe to get to know, because things are happening. When domestic violence happens, it's mostly men who are doing certain dangerous things. So character of a man goes even before his finance. Character and then finance. I don't think there is any reason in the world to get intimate with a man on a second date or first day you know him. I don't care if he owes a universe. There is no reason to get intimate. There's no reason to rush. And a woman that agrees to this there is something very weird, and you will pay later. Thank you. I don't need the transport, sir. Oh, okay. Women are beautiful and deserve lots of love, yes. But so basically the topic of this video is that man needs to be able to say yes. Just because you can have an easy win with a woman, think about this. This is weird. You know, as women, we say no every single day. Every single moment, no matter where we're going, whether it's online, whether it's in person, you're going on vacation. There is always some dude who's trying to offer you something. We are used to saying no. It's, at least some of us. It's easy. But for a man, I think it's such a temptation to say yes to a woman, even if he knows that that woman he would never introduce to his mother. He would still often think, you know, nobody will know about it, nobody cares, it's another win after all. But remember that that win can cost you a broken heart, because a woman, no matter what she tells you, she can get pregnant from the first time. And if it's a low-class woman and you want to preserve the innocent life of the child, you will be bound to her forever. And every single time she will embarrass you, and you won't be able to raise your child. And it will be a very, very hard life. So not only women should have standards. It's okay. I'm giving a spell. It's okay for men to have standards too. Before you get entangled with a woman, before you get excited, especially for those men who are very hormonal. Yeah, you know, there is nothing like having to be bound to a person, having drama your entire life, and being with somebody who is low class. I have the opposite situation right now. One of my, I would not say clients, I wouldn't say friends, somewhere in between, somebody who's been looking up for my kind of perspective, I would say. I was talking her out talking her out of even giving a chance to a man that by definition cannot be what she needs him to be. And well, right now she'll have to find out, because she's already pregnant and he cannot support her. She has to work at she's almost 9 months pregnant. He has a gambling addiction, and she could have married a man who would provide her home, peace, joy, and safety. But she decided to entertain herself. Usually men are more into it. For women, it's just, we say no more often, because when we're in touch with our spirit, we know this is wrong, and we know that the consequences are harder. But it's bad either way, you know. The guys that I talked to you about that married a cheating wife, a low class, extremely low class wife, he has been having what, 15 years or 16 years of drama now. So, you know, oi, hello. I see somebody so cute. Hey buddy, let's see if I can turn the camera for you guys. Hey buddy, you see this? How are you? So cute, little dear. Requirements, what you want is a bank. Okay, bank too. Yes, I will look for those types within. They have no feeling, um, no love. All they want is money. That what you're saying. I'm not sure what you were commenting on. It's normal for a woman to want to have provision. That's just normal. That's just how it's supposed to be. But you just have to apply your intelligence. Sometimes get to know somebody socially as well. But we're talking about men today. And all I'm saying is it okay for the men to say, to have standards too. You don't necessarily always have to say yes when a woman is available for you. You know, I'm allowing you right here. I'm gonna make a ritual. You can say no. I'm sending you a hypnotic message. You can say no to a woman. Just like we say no to a man every single day. I see you. Okay. All right, let's see, guys. Wait, I'm about to block somebody accidentally. Let me go to the very bottom. Дякую. Thank you, Peter. Good for you. You can disagree. I am cool with that. I want him to buy me everything. Okay. Okay. I never said that, by the way, but okay. Fuchsia, hello, darling. Yes, should be just normal, healthy standards. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna project. If I was a man, I would run from the woman that is offering me intimacy, or from the woman that has no requirements, or from the woman that is ready to be intimate with me, or offering herself. I would be I would be scared. You saw that deer that was passing in the forest? Imagine that the deer would start running. You know, the deer think I could be a hunter, right? I have something in my arm. Imagine this deer would be chasing me. I would think the deer is probably sick. They're probably not feeling good, right? Something wrong with the deer. Okay. Okay. My channel is not about my life. I might once in a while give some examples, but we're just sharing perspective here. I am very generous because I take my time to connect with people, and it's for those people who enjoy it. Yes, we're not going to read the stupid comments. I'm sorry. That's not your lucky day, and my mods are not here, so it's okay. All right. I barely go to my DMs. It's too much. Yeah, I understand. But you know, sometimes you can take a look. Depends how you present yourself. There are men who actually know how to respect and approach women, and you never know when you're gonna meet somebody. But I understand you. I do understand you. Ah, a lot of comments, guys. A lot of people come to any kind of video just to say more of they want to of whatever they want to hear. But all I'm saying is A woman would always require a decent woman would always require to get to know you, get to know your environment, um, pay attention how you treat her, how you treat people around you, what are your life plans. A smart woman would not just date for the fun of dating. A smart woman in general would consider less but better quality men. She has no time to go and waste her time. She would rather stay home and enjoy her own presence, work on her, I don't know, work in her home, work on her body, doing her beauty rituals, than going out on a date with a questionable guy. So, and a woman that has no requirements, that is ready to be intimate with you, there could be a lot of things that are wrong because it's not natural. Unfortunately, a lot of ladies are, well, some just don't know that you're not supposed to do that because the feminist movement convinced them that it's empowering for them, to have relationships with men. I mean, physical relationships with men. I feel like with the, how we call it, with this feminist movement, they literally tell young girls, high school girls, just young adults that, oh yeah, live your freedom, go do this, go do that. And this is how women don't understand that they compromising themselves, they are putting themselves in danger. For women, it's obviously that if you are intimate with a man that you don't know, that's unreliable, that you're not committed to, you putting yourself into a whole bunch of questionable things and dangerous things. But men should consider that too, because there are some women that have no class, and if you have no class, who is responsible? So all I'm saying is that men should choose wisely. Just because you get attention from a woman and she's very easy, no good woman is ever easy.
Remington!
No good woman is ever easy, ever. Not in history of humanity. A woman, a woman usually will tell you no, or she will not make access to her easy. She will not be head over heels just because you reached out to her. Привет. Всем привет. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be wrapping up. I want to enjoy the rest of my walk. But thank you so much for joining. Well, loneliness will not be solved when people just run around and have weird interactions with each other. It's creating more loneliness because people do this thing and then abandon each other. It's create more loneliness. A decent person wants to know another person. They want to know their heart, their soul, their mind. A man should really try to understand a woman's heart, her soul, how she treats, a puppy, a child. Men should pay attention to that before. Obviously, men always must be attracted, so a lady must be his type physically. But all I'm saying is, it doesn't create connection. It's actually make you feel, I don't care what the feminists are saying, all women feel discarded. If you meet a guy and he's like, oh yeah, you're so cool, you're so unique, and he convinced a woman to be intimate with him, and it's a young woman, she's very impressionable, she's very gentle, and then this guy loses interest because he tried this one, he's next on to another one. Most girls and women go through terrible, horrible heartbreak because they never vetted a man, and they feel heartbreak and they feel brokenhearted, and they just, they make more mistakes trying to fix that one. So I think it's so much fun to get to know someone. It is so much fun. It's like another person is like another universe. Look at this, it's so pretty. I don't know, it's a very tall kamysh. I don't know in English how to say it, but in Ukrainian it's kamysh. Look at this. Привет, дебил. Как дела? Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words. It's not plain hard to get at all. It's actually having standards. That's you're not playing anything. You're just having a life, and you have self-worth and self-value. I don't believe in playing anything actually. I want to honor some of your comments. I'm gonna sit down for a moment. Oh, so beautiful. Have a good day. Stay amazing. Thank you, JC. Playing hard to get will not work on a man. The man will grow tired. Yeah, I'm not talking about playing anything, as I said. Oh, somebody invited me to Alaska. Veronica, you just want a romantic and responsible man. It doesn't really matter what I want. I'm covering the topic, but I see nothing wrong with romantic and responsible men. Elsa, hello, darling. Thank you for stopping by. Elsa is saying, yes, feminists leading women the wrong way. Oh my gosh. Like mature women are paying for men, taking care of grown men, only to be used and discarded. And young women, oh my gosh, guys, you don't even know. When I see the youth, girls in high school, young adult girls, teenagers, early 20s, even when I see them, going out or going to the clubs, the outfits they wear, the ways they let men or boys use them and discard them, it breaks my heart. And that's why I'm doing this. Those people who feels lost on my channel, you really don't have to stay. I want to encourage everyone to have voice. And even if you don't have a channel, pay attention to those close to you, talk to those young beautiful girls. If maybe their mother believes in empowerment through sleeping around, talk to them, give them love. If girls would know that they are beautiful and valuable, a man would have to earn their love. I feel like I have a connection with you. Well, I think you do because you are watching my lives. Thank you. Excellent advice. God bless you. Thank you, Roberto. Yes, I'm doing it for those who enjoy it. I'm absolutely cool with those who don't, with those who disagree. Maybe my platform is just simply not for you. What are you doing in the woods? Breathing air. You'll find what you're looking for, Veronica. Thanks, Tony. Yes, you should be. Actually, I'm not looking for anything. A woman should never look. A woman should live her life and thrive and be beautiful. Everything else is or will be taken care of. William Berry says she's Ukrainian. Oh, thank you, William. You're very sweet. Hello, Benny. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hello, Arizona. You're from Ukraine. You're from Ukraine. The people are very strong. Keep up the good fight for your freedom. I'm not fighting. I am praying for the peace. I'm not pro-fight. I think this is BS. And it needs to be over. And I am in US. I am an American citizen since a while ago. I've been living in US for a long time now. Thank you, Blaster. It's been a long time. I started following you long before the war. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Colin.
Like your mom when you see them now.
You are gorgeous. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the kind words. Who doesn't? What are you talking about? You're not saying anything. Okay. Love real woman. Thank you. Go to Alaska. Alaska. I'm not going anywhere, my dear friends. Don't worry about me, please. I would love to see Alaska. Yes, yes, yes. Alaska is so beautiful. Don't worry. I just want to give you a hint. A feminine woman um, always have men interested in her. Her main her main agenda is to choose the right one. There is not a feminine woman that I know that doesn't have men who admire her. And a feminine woman is never under pressure. She's never in a hurry. She's actually enjoying herself, her life. It's a man's way to pursue, to convince, and to make things happen. Thank you, everyday workouts. Thank you, William Elias. I appreciate you. Uh, you are so sweet, Elsa. Thank you for joining our team. You're so wonderful. I can just feel your presence. Hey, King Nero. Welcome to the stream. Scarza says, real truth. Thank you. The way you guys talk about women. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna get into drama. You can read on my channel description what my channel is about, and you can subscribe if you're enjoying it. I am a fighter in my spirit, yes, but I want peace. I want peace, love, families, thriving, beautiful nature. That's what I want. My day was gorgeous, thank you. I am not an independent type of woman, but I can take care of myself. I would never pride myself on being independent. It sounds weird. I think there is like a deer in this greenery. It's so cute. Thank you guys for your comments. Okay, my leg. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this fall weather. It actually was a sunny day today, but it's a little bit cooler right now. I don't have my light with me, and I want to get some good sleep tonight, my dear friends, because it's important. I'm gonna try to read more of your comments next time, guys. I'm sorry. You are into much clothes. Yeah, well, it's a poncho. I just have something that makes me feel cozy. You know, too much clothes better than too little, I can tell you that. I'm not trying to show too much of my body, even when it's not chilly, not cold. I've learned that I feel more protected when I cover myself. I have a very voluptuous figure, and it's people sometimes stop doing what they're doing when I pass, and I realize I don't really want to have too much of that attention. And even when I go somewhere, I'm wearing a gorgeous dress, I would have something to cover my shoulders and not expose myself to people and men I don't know, because I don't need that kind of attention. Hello. Thank you, Elsa. All right, my beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining. If you want to see me live again, if you're enjoying the conversation, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful night.